Hello there. We have returned. Obviously Tristan and I have decided to race it out for second. So I am still behind. He just finished, like he caught the, what are we playing, Y? So Yveltal, and defeated Lysander for the final time. So I'm not too far behind, but that is a significant amount. And on top of that, in this last set of punishments, I did receive 2 while he only received 1, which I would think also mine. Well, the one of them probably is similar timing, if not maybe a little shorter, if I can do it efficiently. But the other one definitely takes a lot more time than what his does. So realistically, in this episode, I don't expect him to finish, but I don't think I'm going to make up ground in this one, if we're being honest. So I think that realistically, I'm just gonna get my punishments out of the way because both of them are just one time. Let's do it, but they're both time wasters. So it's speaking of wasting time, well, let's go. So I'll say it while we're doing it. I have to go re-nickname all my alive Pokemon, which is, I think it's all of them, but USA. So to do that, let's go to. Actually, no. Okay, since we're already here, scratch that. I was gonna do it the other order, but actually, realistically, I should do it here. So I am in Lumiose, and the reason that matters is because I need to be a skater boy, and what that means is I need to go learn all the tricks, which there are 5 total, 4 of which you have to learn first before. I think one of them is in one of these, but I could be wrong. Like, I don't have direct plot points on the map to tell me exactly where they are. I have names of places, so I'm looking for a roller skater, right? And it looks like okay. My assumption because I have a picture of where this is. Either I missed them or I suck, because it looks like they are here. They're in one of these little circle areas. I don't know how to call it. So I'm wasting time, but that's what this episode's gonna be about. Is that so this trick should be Vert Plaza. So oh my, whatever. I'm fucking this up pretty bad. Whatever. You know what? Is there one on North Boulevard? Yes, there is. Okay. So let's just do the North Boulevard one first. Is that we are gonna learn from her. So we just learned the backflip. So now we need to go elsewhere. So we're on Hibernal. That's the problem. I don't know this area enough, and as you can see, I wasn't prepared to do this first, but whatever. Okay, this is Rogue Plaza. This is Autumnal. We don't have anything on either of those. We don't have anything in Magenta. Estival Avenue. This is where the cafe is. Cafe Rollo. So we will learn the 360. For which, if you rotate in a circle, you do a 360, right? That's like that. Woo! I can't show off the backflip because it's literally, you need a ledge, so. Blue Plaza, no, I don't think I have anything. I don't have any business in Blue Plaza. Vernal Avenue, I'm gonna say no. God, Vert Plaza, yes. So, the picture I was seeing, okay, he's here. I missed him the first time, that's on me. Okay, so we just got the running start, right? Like double your speed, yeah. Wait, what am I doing? So double your speed, kicking off the ground. Your speed by kicking. Yeah, it's opposite direction. So like, is this one like where I? Is it just like boom, 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 boom? I think that's it. Yeah. All right. Cool. Unless it's not, if it's something else, whatever. Now let me go back, because in South Boulevard, we need to go to where the fuck? I don't remember where the Office Cafe is, right? That's where I'm going? I think. Is it here? This is literally, no, it's not in the Office Cafe, but it's in like an office building. Yeah, it's in an office building, but I don't, like the picture I'm looking at has like someone right here, so maybe it's just a different office building, right? Like it's at a reception area in front of a hotel. So I'm assuming I'm just in the wrong place. I can't imagine it's in here. See, this is the problem, man. It's something not here. The thing that I'm reading off of here, like of where these locations are, it just says like it's in the fucking South Boulevard, and then I have a picture, and I'm just trying to match the picture. So oh god, no. Definitely not here. Yeah, like I said, this is just a wasting time episode, so I need to find a different office building that has an elevator. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, see, it's like, it's this setup, just like, there needs to be a roller skater here. So I don't know if upstairs has a similar lobby-like thing, no. Is this the same place I already was? No, I don't think so. Either way, yeah. So we're trying to get the. So we have already gotten the backflip, the running start, and the 360. So we're looking for the parallel swizzle, because I know everyone is so interested in the exact names of these. This is not a building you can go into. All right. How about this one? There it is. Thank God. Okay. Yeah. So the other ones had like a thing that like a black text box that said like, "Hey, you like learned this," right? And a couple of these didn't. So I don't know if I like did this wrong. But it sounds like they were. Also, do I need to heal? Sure. While I'm here. So in theory, this fifth one, which is the cosmic flip, I need to have learned the other four. So if I did this wrong, that's how I will know. Also, that was me getting what I presume is the tag lock file. So, not your Discord. So we need to go to the Lost Hotel. I think we go from, if the map I pulled up is correct, which that's an if, then that means we will not need strength, nor will we be blocked off going from this direction. And so if that's not correct, I am boned. This is not good. Running into trainers is bad because I have a Flymon in here instead of what's its face? Instead of emo, which they're gonna get new nicknames, right? So I guess it doesn't matter. It could be just what's his face, right? Oh, also I'm Guts, if I recall correctly. So this does not matter at all. And I did get clarification from Michael. He was nice enough to provide the clarification that that for healing items, like it's like usable items, not like held items. So like if I had berries that could heal damage, those are fine. Which is a good clarification to have. I think I mentioned in the last episode, I don't have any right now, so it didn't really matter what the answer was at the time. Was pretty sure like exactly what I said, but Brick getting superpower is not happening. Low kick is perfectly fine. So yeah, so Emo is gonna need to catch up a little bit, unfortunately, but when we get back to doing story stuff, okay, sure. I am Assault Vest, in case you're wondering why I tanked that so easy. And hello, Kevin. It's been I don't think I had Kevin as an option last time, or an option ad. God. So yeah, so we are going to keep following this way. I don't know if I'm going to run into any more trainers. Okay, I definitely am. So let us heal up, which we can leave Brick burned since Brick is Guts. And then as far as who I would want, I guess since you are burned, might as well do that for this double battle. So yeah, so Emo will have to get more, but I do have a lot of a lot of fights before I would next feasibly face a gym leader, right? Like we have some time. So I don't think it's a big concern, but I would prefer, if I could help it, I would obviously prefer to have done no fights here, right? That's kind of the just preference. But okay, we're gonna tank that, right? I am like 10 levels up, so I figured I should, but you never know. Mega Blaziken is strong, very very strong. All right. Let me heal up again, just in case. Alright, this is the man I wanted to meet, yeah. Okay, sweet, we got the cosmic flip trick, so that means we did get the other 4. So yeah, it's only on a ledge while doing a drift and dash. It's a cosmic flip. If you can use that move successfully, then I'll have no regrets in life. I won't let you down, sir. I forget the thing I looked up said what his like name is, because it doesn't have like an official name, I guess, but yeah. Okay, so we did that. Now we are going to Camp Freer, because now that we have gotten all the tricks, we can then go do what will take us a bit of time here, which is the name raider. We have some business to attend to here, which I don't remember where the name raider is. I'll be real. I know it's here. I forgot to look up exactly where. So that's a disaster. If they're in the Pokemon Center, I'm gonna be really embarrassed. But also that would be, oh my god, Mr. Bonding. Okay, this is bad. In that I didn't look this up in advance in the sake of, I looked up where in the region, right? Okay, it's better for me. It's embarrassing that I did that, but it's better that I do this now. So I'm not gonna be the most creative. but it's gonna be Xynthia, cause haha Zin, like the is it what, tobacco or whatever it is. Then we got Brick. That is now going to be well, I'm gonna name. I'm feeling Morty. So which in case these are, it's just whatever I think of first. So Brick, Rick, and Morty. Yeah, you got me. I'm real creative here. Crush. I mean, Crush is such a good nickname, but alas, he has been Solid Rock in here. So I think Solid is not good enough. It's I think Solid Cock is better. Because I just want, when I see him, I just want to say Solid Cock Brother. It's just head empty. I'll throw out how about he's a smiley boy, so I'll go with Smiley. I'm aware that I could have just done like one letter and whatever, but the spirit of this, as how I play, is I can't help myself here. So I did accidentally call this blade sword earlier, so I'm just gonna go with it because I accidentally did that in the last episode, and that was all 6 of them, right? No, oh no, Lou, excuse me. I need to rename Lou. So Lou shall be Boo, because it rhymes. Creativity strikes at interesting times. It did not there. I will be so for real that it very much did not there. So, my bad if I disappointed, but creativity didn't strike, and I didn't want to take too long. It was the first thing that I thought of. So you can critique these nicknames. I feel like that's kind of the point of this punishment after all. So, I named it Meta because like a metamorphosis previously. So this is gonna be Booty, not because Booty isn't bad, but I feel like when I'm lazy and I'm saying beauty, it comes out booty, So Jack shall be Pump. I don't think Pump is enough. I'm gonna go with Pump Chump because it's whatever comes to mind. There's no, if there's an obvious reference or something. I was gonna do like Pump King, like the Yu-Gi-Oh card, but I backed out and decided Chump sounded fine because or Pump Chump because it rhymed. So I'm used to always calling these hot dog. I mean, this is K9 because it's a K9, but just without the R because we're so clever. Mustafar. So this is gonna be Liquid Magma because in my head I have Dr. Evil saying Liquid Magma. So there you go. I was gonna just do Magma, but I felt like that was a cop out. So, and then we got Blaze, which so it's normally named Fletchender, right? Which a fletchling of things. So like a Tinder, for fire related stuff, Then Kingler Gang. This one hurts to rename. I gotta be honest. Kingler Gang is the only thing I ever call Kinglers nowadays, right? Like that's how it is. So I mean, well, we'll go with an obvious. Like there's always like Zoidberg from Futurama, but I mean it's I just watched a thing talking about the like Toy Story stuff because of the new one coming out. So I have the little green men saying the claw in my head. So. Alright, alright, MVP is Man, Bear, Pig normally, but, I think we can go just a classic. Just, Ice Ice Baby. I need to go faster, I don't care if it's capitalized Y. Whatever. Fuck that shit. I fixed the other part. I don't need to. Zwilus must have been a gift from something since it's not nicknamed already. So who knows? So I mean that's easy. I can just go with a. Well, it should be Hail Hydra. Baked, oh, I like that one, honestly, but I don't want to do easy bake because it's too close to the original. Let's go. Whatever. It has the oven mitts like going on, so all I'm thinking of is oven mitts. So well, let's just do it. At least that's what I think of. I don't know if it's meant to be that, but the like things off to the side. So Shelly is a simple. I mean, this one I'm not explaining. I think you can figure this one out, and if you can't, that's on. That's not something for me to tell you. That means someone else should be explaining those things too. Do I have a Staraptor in this game? It's every game. I always name it Phase, so it's the same thing. Just I didn't do the F instead to be extra. Mischievous. Why does this also not have a nickname? I guess I don't know how many fossils I catch. I still probably have fossils I could catch in more. Good thing I didn't then, right? I guess. I mean, it literally has pearls on it, like, or it's not pearls, but it's basically like it's a necklace. So, whatever, we'll go pearly. I don't know. I'm just feeling it. It's from Gen 4, so Pearl is from Gen 4. Or, Pokemon, Pearl, whatever. No, we already did you, right? Yeah. We need to make sure we don't accidentally grab ones that we already did. Messing that up. Okay, oh, I love Lamp, yeah, of course. Another famous lamp is Pixar. The Pixar lamp. Boom. Let's see. Potty, yeah, because it's a potty mouth when it grows up, right? But since I'm never using it anyway, it's just mine, like the like Finding Nemo. Pangoro is gonna be Poe, because that's Kung Fu Panda's name. French Noise, oh, that was a good one. Damn. I'm gonna go with. This is just because I associate obviously Vivian with the first gym leader, right? Viola or Voila. So she's taking photographs. So look at this photograph, Every time I do, it makes me laugh. What does the fox say? Will now have to be. It'll be wicked because when it mega evolves, when it's evolves then mega evolves, it defies gravity, which it gets levitate, right? So, and then Judas I'm never using again, but it's still an alive mon. So also, by the way, if we're getting on semantics here, I'm not using Judas or whatever I named the Mega Houndoom. This is purely it is purely just for this specific punishment, right? Like, so there's no I swear, if anyone complains that I'm putting, and by what do I mean by anyone, it's literally only Tristan could be complaining about this, right? Because I'm sure, what's it called? I'm sure that Michael understands that I gotta do this, so yeah, so no complaining from Tristan. It's basically all I'm trying to say here. Is that I'm not breaking my punishment stuff. It's just I literally need to rename these, and that's it. So Hellfire. We'll go with Frollo. That's the evil person from Hunchback of Notre Dame, because that's when I think of Hellfire. It's the song from there. So let's put you back in your corner, and then let's go grab. God, I need to relearn. I need to learn these names now because I want to say their names. I'm still keeping with that. So, Boo. Let's go fly to Geosenge and continue. So, well, how much time off the clock is that? That's almost half the fucking time. Fuck off. No, I have not been injured in an accident. I've been spun on the wheel a little too much for my liking. Is the only complaints here. It's not even a complaint. It's just observation. Is that I've had a, let's say, more difficult run than the other two, as obviously Michael has already finished, and I've mentioned that Tristan is ahead of me because I've had much more obstacles put in my way than they have, and that's fine. That's part of the deal here. Oh my god, I went to Geosenge Tours. God fucking damn it. I forgot. I need to actually fight Zerosic, whatever. Oh my god. I fucking. Also, okay, it's gonna waste time here, but I learned earlier today on Ancestral X, you can just sit on that rock. Which is funny. Yeah. Whatever. Who cares? This is a time waster episode, so it's whatever. Me fucking up the order because I got distracted, right? Because I was so hyper focused on doing all the other stuff that I forgot I still need to finish the Lumio stuff. So that's that's part of what these punishments were meant to do, right? So realistically, I can't be upset that I did that. I mean, I can be disappointed in myself, which I am, but. Am I surprised? Of course not. I'm not delusional here. I have wasted plenty of time by doing things in the wrong order at many a Pokemon game. That's not new at all. So, yeah. We now get to go through the story stuff. So, yeah, you get to chill, get to relax for a second here. I can't just spam button through this. We all get to take a collective deep breath as we're, rushing through life here. But it's okay. Yeah. I think, not to have final reflections on the Cutthroat run here, as it's not over yet, but obviously I'm in a spot where it's likely I'm going to finish third. I think it's the clear, why am I in third, and why have I been in third the entire time? I think it's not hard to dive into why. Is it did like anyone have like super out of the box strategies? No, not really. It was more just I literally lost like the first 15 plus minutes to just having wiping, right? So that's already I started in the back. Then when I was given something that could propel me forward, right? Because I had the previously Judas, now Savior, as my way to catch up. I did get hit with the equal level thing for gyms, plus then eventually just no no legendaries, and then also no megas. So if you look at everyone's teams when we're trying to finish the this run, my team is the worst by far because I'm literally just I can't use legendaries nor can I use megas, whereas Tristan can't use megas. And so obviously that Michael had a huge advantage. You can see his final team literally is full of megas legendaries, right? Because that makes sense. Like, that's not a bad thing. That's like a hey, he had the opportunity to catch those, and it put him into a great spot to then win. So like that's just I had some good things going for me, but they just kind of got ripped away, and it was in a fashion where I had not caught up yet. So thus I was still behind when those things were affecting me. So I think that's like a pretty easy thing to see without super analyzing what all went on. So I think that's just part of the game. Like that's there's nothing that's like oh, can I improve upon those things? Like, no, right? Like that's just like, was I always? I think the reflect is still up, which makes me want to switch. Because if I can't one shot, then there's no reason to stay in. But yeah. So I mean, like that's one thing that, right? Like, okay, everything has frost breath, but we knew that already. That's why we are assault vest. So like realistically, like I've gotten spun on the wheel more than anybody else, right? That does include rewards, of course, right? But I think I have the most punishments and the most rewards. And the rewards I have gotten are not like game breaking. I don't think anyone's proposed any rewards that are game breaking, right? So like that, with that in mind, right? Then I think we all had the same idea that like any of our rewards are not really supposed to like wipe out an entire like power level of a punishment, right? Because like the whole point of this is that you're supposed to be punished more than you're rewarded. That's why we're doing it's 3 punishments for every 1 reward anyway. So with that all in mind, the person who gets punished the most, even if they get a bunch of rewards, probably doesn't go their way, right? That also contributes. So I think that's like an easy assessment that no matter who got the most punishments, they would have the most obstacles. That's simple. It doesn't even matter which punishments they are. I think if you get enough of them, then you have some things in your way. Like and realistically, like a lot of mine didn't hinder me immediately, right? Like that's like I think I was even fortunate in that like a lot of my punishments were not like, oh my god, I can't play the game for a full hour, other than exactly the one that was the equal levels when I got it. Like that one screwed me, but then the combination of that plus then other things later where basically I was in a situation that I needed to keep my team the same for literally the rest of the game if possible, right? Like, at which I said it at the time and I'll say it again, that was never an expectation that it would actually like work out that way, but basically because of the combination of punishments, I am forced uniquely out of us three to be super conscious of making sure I have all my things trained equally at the same time, and thus any death hurts me more than anybody else, right? And so the USA dying was disastrous, especially at the timing it was, where I was ready to face the gym, I just needed one more level. So I think obviously, untimely death, right? I did get crit. I don't know if the crit even mattered, but in my head it did, because of course I'm gonna say that, right? So I think that when you combine all the factors, it's not hard to see why I'm in last, obviously, right? But that's okay. That's kind of that's how it works. With the randomness involved, like that was my expectation going into this, right? It was someone, it just happens every time. Someone always gets super far ahead, and then they don't get punished and they just win, right? And that's what happened. Is that Michael also, conveniently with that, it's not that one I think is not always true. That like the less punishments always mean the least punishments means you automatically win. Because I think that I think it's realistically, if you have the least punishment, you have the best chance. But I would say that it's probably more likely that it's the ones that impact your specific run, right? Getting into exact semantics, obviously, and what you can see through Michael's run is that do I not have paralyzed heals? Whatever, let's just full heal and we'll get more later. But yeah, like his team never had to change because of any punishments, right? Which I think, that's big in a run, right? Like his, he also got the second most rewards, right, in combination. So if you combine both not having, having the least amount of punishments and then getting the second most rewards, because again I got the most, which I think it's just 3, 2, 1. So it's not like a big difference. Whereas the punishments, there's at least a bigger number count difference, because obviously there's more punishments in the game. But yeah, if we're if you want to super generalize it like that, yes, the most rewarded, or the second most rewarded out of 3, and then on top of that also was the least punished. Like, yeah, that's a recipe for success. Like, you still have to do it though. Like, I don't think that's an automatic, like you just win. But obviously you need the setup for success. Like, that's the whole point of this, is that you're supposed to, we have things. I also love that for Alligator's fucking face is just sticking out of where the light screen was coming out. But yeah, like you have to have both some good fortune and you have to actually execute the the game plan, in that you have to be able to actually win, and which I did. His team was great. Like, that shit powered through. And then when he lost, I would argue his least important member of the shiny Pidgeot, he even had a revive ready to go for it. So that helps a lot. I don't think he even needed it, if we're being real, but because like he had Mega Zam, that was just, obviously it's Mega Zam, right, with Volt Switch. So like you literally can just lead that 24/7 and just Volt Switch if you don't like what you see most of the time. So I think realistically, like his team was just really strong, and that's obviously that helps a lot, right? You can go faster. So, and he didn't have to worry about certain levels, right? He didn't have to worry about no megas, no stuff. So like he literally just got to play with, hey, this is the team I have. Cool, let's just go, right? Which is huge. I think that's big. Like that's what I would have preferred for myself, of course, right? Like that was my, I think, path to victory. That obviously the wheel decided that was not my actual path to victory. It was the path to victory I thought I had, but it was not meant to be, and that's okay. I've tried to do my best getting through here. Had some fun moments. We've had many almost deaths. So it is, you know, the highs and lows of the Pokemon adventure that keeps bringing us back, which I need to bring in a female because I am not going to deal with. I have one. I have Cynthia, so I don't want to deal with the attract bullshit. But yeah, like, so barring, you know, major developments in the punishments, I fully expect to be third place, like I've been saying. But I'm not, like, super far away. Like, I would predict that realistically Tristan should finish not this episode, but next one. And I would be, you know, I'm literally like an episode behind him, like an hour behind, basically. And so I'm not too far behind, you know, and then that's it. To combo off of that, that means I'm also, you know, basically like 2 hours behind Michael. So I think that's pretty respectable. That, like, I'm not so far behind that I'm literally like, it's like the game didn't become so unplayable by any means that, like, I just, like, lost the will to keep going, right? Like, that was, and at least for myself, I've always kept my morale up because realistically, every time we've done Cutthroats in the past, someone always gets so dejected that they just, like, don't want to play anymore, which I thought Tristan had reached that level, but he surprised me, and nope, Kevin, not right now, buddy. Yeah, like I thought it felt like at times seeing Michael's lead that that Tristan had gotten to that point. However, he instead said, no, let's keep going. So I was surprised, but I think I also said on the front end that my goal, right, was to just have a run that's, like, actually, like, finishable in a reasonable amount of time, right? Like it's basically I want to succeed the Nuzlocke run, right? Like that's more or less like the idea behind that concept is like, hey, I just want to, like, not fuck this up so badly that that I can be at least proud of the run. And I think, oh no, come on. If my controller, okay, I was like, I gotta, I don't know if you probably did hear that, because especially there's no music. It was my controller disconnected, but then it reconnected immediately, so we're fine. And so that's why I said, oh no, by the way. But yeah, obviously I enjoy playing Pokemon, so I don't have too many complaints about the experience overall, right? It's just, you know, could it have gone better? Obviously, yes, but I'm playing Pokemon. What's not to like about it? Also, I'm running out of PP. Bro, why did we fucking Lava Plume? Also, yeah, you have way too much HP for me to be doing that. Whatever, I'm probably gonna go fucking heal. Because I need the PP on Cynthia. That is non-negotiable. And I don't know that I have Lepa Berries, so I will double check real quick. Oh, I do. I have exactly one. I don't know if this is the time. So honestly, it's a bit of a time waster here, but it's their fault for not healing me. Is there a heal person here? I don't know. And I'm walking circles around this shit because I'm dumb. So I'm not far away from this, so I think it's fine. Is it ideal? No, but I need the PP on Dragon Claw because that's basically the only move I use, unless it resists, and then I click dig, right? So I think that's kind of necessary on my part. Do I want to put something else in the front though? I do. I'm gonna put, as much as I don't want to, I'm gonna put Phase in the front just to get a little more experience. Like, I think I'll have time to make sure, like, I don't want to give Lucky Egg to Phase right now because we're facing double battles with our partner that is spamming Wing Attack on Mantine. So realistically, I don't trust the partner, and as you saw, it spams Lava Plume on Talonflame, so I think that realistically, I have to expect to beat these double battles on my own, and I literally can't heal in fight, so I need to fucking put my best foot forward, and this is not it. This is not good. Alright, I need to first kill... Actually, yeah, Smiley's Earthquake is gonna be great here. I hope. Or Surf, doesn't even matter. Okay, actually, that's huge, because that's the side that only has one Mon. So, that's perfect. Like, actually perfect. We'll just go Earthquake. Oh, sick. They wanted to heal me. I like that. I don't know if they're Water Absorb for my teammate here, but if they are, here's a Surf, and if not, die, Mantine, I guess. I don't know. I figured... Okay, it's not Water Absorb. Whoops. I'm not gonna find out if this is Lightning Rod. I'm just gonna click Earthquake. I don't care that it's hitting Azumarill. That's defense raise, I don't care. It should be fine. I don't know if I kill though. I wish they had just double beamed again, but whatever. It's fine. I'm clicking this. No, I'll click Earthquake again. It's fine. I don't think I need that much Earthquake PP, just because, also I should get the experience from killing the teammate once, but I know that's a joke. I feel like I've said that before too. Probably in one of the last what's it called? Tag lock runs. Okay, so now we're back to single battle, so that's a lot better. What? Yeah, so I'm thinking that I probably just Master Ball whatever this is, because you're required to catch this. Otherwise, like, it makes you fight it again. So there's a good chance that even if it's a Shitmon, I might just Master Ball it anyway for time's sake. But if it's something I think I can catch relatively easily, then I will give it a try. As I said, I don't need a million Earthquakes. Well, shit. I know that it's a fire type, but I need to chip itself. I wanna just... I so badly want to... Oh, it doesn't have a move to hit me. Oh my fucking... Sure, dude. Whatever. I was gonna say I kinda wanted to stay in, but it was too risky. Well... We are not staying in for this, that's for sure. And this is pressure, so that's unfortunate. I'm losing PP, but it is what it is. If I lose enough PP, I will just go back or Lepa Berry, right? That's not what I want to see. I think we go sword here. Realistically, if it's not huge power, it's not a big deal, probably, right? But you know, I don't know if it is until I learned it is or not, right? So, as we saw in the restaurant, I did have to try to just find out what it was. Also, Shadow Sneak's just stronger. I think it is. Because I have the spooky plate. So I'm pretty sure this is just stronger. But whatever. It wasn't going to kill. They weren't going to kill me. It's fine. I am Swords Dance up, so Shadow Sneak is free. Okay. So we can heal. And we can put something else in the front because I'm getting sick of switching this out. Which I will put the Lucky Egg on, I guess now. I don't know. I don't know. Does it work in the back? I have no idea. Like if I don't actually send it out, does it still work with the EXP share? That I genuinely do not know, and I kind of don't care. If I'm being real. If it works, great. If it doesn't, unfortunate. But on the off chance it does, we will just do that. Also, I don't think I've clicked bulk up the entire game. Oh, then that animation is hilarious to see that thing go up in the air to flying press. But yeah, superior. I don't know how heavy you are. So I'm just gonna go into sword. Okay, sure, dude. Yeah. I think I need to Sword Stance because I don't know that an Aerial Ace plus Shadow Sneak. Are you serious? That's so dirty. And it has helmet. That's Wait, did I Sword? It's not +2, right? Yeah, I don't think it is. Oh my fucking god. What? Okay, well, you know what? I'm risking this now because this is my best way to kill it, right? Is that it shouldn't kill me. Also, it doesn't have stance change. I forgot. Okay, so this is not a big threat. It doesn't have stance change, so it's just defensive form. So that means I don't kill, but it can't kill me. So it's fine. Minor annoyance, but it's fine. Also, I got a lot more experience from that, so that's probably was actually good in the long run, other than just giving me a minor headache, right? Like, because I wasn't in too much danger. It didn't copy me when I was already +2, but also in shield form, I guess realistically it's not that big of a threat. It's just bulky, so it's fine. I'm just gonna low kick, see what the damage looks like. I keep thinking I should bulk up at some point, but I don't expect it to ever just like stay in that long with Morty. So I don't need to miss hydro pumps. What I do need is to get out of here, though. I want to just fucking go. Surely they don't go for any move that hits phase. That also doesn't even hit Morty. Okay, whatever. But yeah, I should be pretty much caught up on experience for the most part. So I want to stay in, but I do not trust phase to live like a strong fire move. So I think Xynthia is the way to go. And we will dig. Because we saw Crunch didn't kill previously, a different one, so I think the dig with the stab boost probably does. Alright, let's heal up. I am actually gonna switch back to the Roselli berry. Because now I don't, now that you're pretty much caught up, I don't need to risk losing the lucky egg. I think that I'm gonna need it. That is for sure. We will go solid cock. Air slash boosted, nice. Fire Fang, sure dude. Yeah, sure dude! Are you fucking kidding me? I'm still gonna stay in. Like, it literally just doesn't do damage to me, but now I can't use solid cock for the whatever next mon. That's super annoying that it really did all that, but it's fine. Again, we weren't in any danger, so it's just minor annoyance, not like disaster or anything. That's a Charizard Y. Alright, well, I play enough Pokemon Champions to know that Garchomp is the way most people end up beating Charizard Y. Well, actually, it's Aerodactyl's probably the more common, but I don't have that. I have Cynthia. Which also, it's funny, it's literally spamming Heat Wave. That's what it does in VGC. It spams Heat Wave. That's obviously Heat Wave in the sun, very strong. Alright. We play the bongos on our heads. Okay, so we beat them all. And now I need to heal up. Because we have... sure, Lava Cookie, sure. I have Yawn on this still, so let's lead you as we go through this cutscene. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to fight. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fight Lysander. Actually, well, I don't know. It depends on how fast this cutscene goes. Is it fast? I think this one's fast. It's just like the stuff after is less fast. So maybe I can. If I catch this, yeah, okay, wait, no, this is really quick. So if I catch this within literally the next, like, 4 minutes, like, I think I do trigger the Lysander fight. It's more or less how that's, of course, the grass type. Honestly, it's a time saver. I'm not saving this for a legendary or a mega, so like, who cares? Right? Like, it's a ride. So, no, I'm not putting it in the party. Alright. So yeah. So we're not scumming out the Lysander fight in that we're like doing it with seconds. We have 3 minutes, so like realistically it's... My concern about getting to this was not a real concern. Now, I don't know what possible moves this would have, but I'm just gonna say it doesn't have a grass move. That's not a grass move, so there you go. we got the chip damage off. Honestly, I kind of want to stay in. Okay, there's the grass move. But thankfully it's grass pledge. I almost killed. That's crazy. I think we just go sword because it surely goes for grass pledge again. It did a lot of damage. I will be pissed if it doesn't. And we can sneak. Sword's got this. And then the Behemoth's also super low. Dustox. I just wanna... I'm gonna stay in. I don't care. I think I kill. Yeah. Everything is helmet. Okay, Behemoth. I still kill. Like, I feel like I haven't actually kept in sword, like, in fights for that long for most of the time. Oh my... I cannot say it on that, that's for sure. But we have a solid cock, so... I think it's fine.
Hi, I'm
I,
accident attorney
oh, no, Kevin.
If you've been injured in an accident,
Terrible timing. Just terrible timing. If it solar beams me, I will be mad. But any other move, I will not. Just because if it has both Sunny Day and Solar Beam, that would just be nuts. So, I don't even think it would kill, but it would just be crazy. Okay, we have Zam. What do I want to... I mean, realistically, I have a useless ability on this, so... And it's my Assault Vest, Cynthia, of course, right? So... If I see what it has, then... Okay, I can live that. I don't care. I live that. I think I do live that also, because that's physical, isn't it? But I also just kill it, because it's a 2-turn move. So, that works out fine. I don't think it probably didn't have anything that would have touched Sword either, but one of those two, right? Those are the two that I lean on the most, but I feel like Solid Cock also has been... Obviously, I use all of my Mons, right? I literally have to, so... So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to play the game after the cutscene. I think the cutscene definitely takes like at least the next 30 seconds, right? So, but that's fine. I finished this, so I'm like unironically an episode behind. So it's because Tristan literally finished after this cutscene, right? Which he saved some time because he got to do part of his punishment while there was no time being wasted, so it is what it is. We don't fully control that, so it's not. I'm not saying that as like he cheated thing or anything. I'm saying that as a just like efficiency thing. Like he fit it in just in time, and thus he saved some time because of that, right? So good on him. But yeah, I'm an hour behind wherever he just ended up right now, in theory, so if he had any struggles, I have a chance of beating him. Plus, we have the punishments and rewards coming next time, so we'll see. I don't know. But in any case, thank you for watching me struggle through maneuvering Lumios and then struggling to nickname things. That must have been a painful watch. Or at least will be a painful watch for when I end up watching it with Michael and Tristan. But hopefully you enjoyed, the viewer. So I will see you next time. Oh yeah, thank you for watching. I didn't say that part, but yeah, see you next time.